Okay, I've run into this situation many times. Trying to cut these cookie sheet dividers for a customer of mine to finish up a job. And a lot of times cutting that angle is not easy on a small piece. You can use a track saw, but it gets kind of cumbersome when you're trying to use it in pieces only about 2 feet wide by 1 foot, which is actually 22 by 12. But anyways, so what I end up doing is I go to my table saw and I end up figuring out where I want it to be. And then I take a piece like this, and I take a square piece of 3/4 inch plywood, and then I end up laying the piece up kind of where I want it. And then I just take some extra strips of wood and tack them on, hold the thing in place. And then that way when I cut it, it actually works out just right. I'll show you. Get into this. So the end result, I get every single piece has the same angle and the same finish, which gives you a nice uniform setup for cookie sheet dividers. And the way I make it is I make a piece of wood with slots 3 inches on center. I put another one in the back, like that. Keep the pieces rigid vertically, and that's what comes out really nice. Okay, and for these pieces, I just use 1/4 inch thick pre-finished birch. You could really use 1/4 inch MDF, 1/4 inch, whatever you want to do. The inside of these cabinets are pre-finished birch. And then I just cut my dado just a hair bigger so I'm not fighting out of range. And I also try to make this so everything's removable for the customer because they have bigger items they want to store in the room. And then what I do in my next step on these pieces right here, we'll actually take a block sander and break all the edges to kind of give it a nice, I wouldn't say rounded, but at least break the edges on the pieces. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Another thing I like to do is I like to edge down the front of that piece. So you can see it and have it up in there. So this one in particular is going over the top of the refrigerator. So I want to make sure that it's just about eyesight, so once it looks clean, you see it. And this is what the cookie sheet divider looks like when it's installed.